is all set for West Bengal to get the first BJP government and the chief minister. While BJP won with over 200 seats, the suspense continues over who will be the chief minister of West Bengal. Now, in run-up to the elections, Union Home Minister Amit Shah repeatedly said that Bengali would be the chief minister of the state, and that was to counter the TMC's narrative of Bharatiya Janata Party being a party of the outsiders. So let's tell you more about who could be the front runner for this top post when it comes to West Bengal. Let's start with the leader of opposition, Suvendu Adhikari. Let's tell you more about why he's so important, because he has been a former close aide of Mamata Banerjee. He has defeated Mamata Banerjee in 2 consecutive polls, and that is quite important. In fact, let's tell you further, he became face of the Bharatiya Janata Party after defeating Mamata Banerjee, and also that he is one of the most fiercest critics of Mamata Banerjee. He served as the LOP after the 2021 assembly polls, and as we told you, he has been Mamata Banerjee's one of the most fiercest critics is what we are learning so far. So while Suvendu Adhikari is possibly the best bet for the top post when it comes to the post of the West Bengal Chief Minister, other senior BJP leaders, they could also be in the fray. Not to forget the former BJP State President, Dilip Ghosh. Let's tell you more about him as well, because he's been the former Bengal BJP President, one of, in fact, the 3 BJP MLAs in Bengal in 2016 as well. BJP won 18 Lok Sabha seats in 2019 under Dilip Ghosh. So a very prominent face there in West Bengal, because he was one of the 3 BJP MLAs in West Bengal in 2016, as we told you, and BJP won 18 Lok Sabha seats in 2019 under Dilip Ghosh. He was elected as the MLA from Kharagpur Sadar as well. So would it be Suvendu Adhikari, would it be Dilip Ghosh, is something that remains to be seen.
दिलीप घोष जी, आखिरी सवाल आपसे, अगले चीफ मिनिस्टर कौन होंगे?
कोई भी हो, बीजेपी का ही होगा और पार्टी ही निर्णय करेगा और वही बंगाल में स्वराज देगा।
क्या आप भी रनिंग में हैं चीफ मिनिस्टर की रेस के लिए?
ये जो 208 एमएलए हैं, उसमें से कोई भी बन सकता है और भाजपा में यही होता है।
208 में से कोई भी हो सकता है, आप रूल आउट नहीं कर रहे। एनीवे, थैंक यू वेरी मच दिलीप घोष जी फॉर जॉइनिंग अस।
And one of the other front runners for the post of the Chief Minister in West Bengal could be the former journalist turned Rajya Sabha MP Swapan Das Gupta. So could he be the one, because he's been the former member of Rajya Sabha there in West Bengal, active in Bengal's politics since 2021, Bhadralok face of the Bharatiya Janata Party in West Bengal. So close to the central leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party. So could he be the one? Could Suvendu Adhikari be the next Chief Minister, is something that remains to be seen. In fact, that is what we're learning so far. In fact, as far as the front runners for the top post of the Chief Minister in West Bengal, they are concerned, because that is now the larger question. The stage is all set for the West Bengal to get the first BJP government and the Chief Minister. While BJP won with over 200 seats, the suspense continues over who could be the Chief Minister of West Bengal. In the run-up to the election, as we told you, Union Home Minister Amit Shah repeatedly said that a Bengali would be the Chief Minister of the state, and that was to counter the TMC's narrative during the election that BJP is essentially a party of the outsiders. So that's why we told you about the possible front runners. Could it be the leader of opposition, Suvendu Adhikari, Dilip Ghosh, or Swapan Das Gupta, is something that remains to be seen. Let me go across to my colleague Ridhita, who's been tracking all the details coming in from West Bengal. Good morning to you. The big question now is who would be the next Chief Minister of West Bengal? What are the party sources actually hinting at? Because there are several of the party leaders who are hinting that it could be leader of opposition Suvendu Adhikari. What are your sources telling you about?
Well, absolutely, we see that the party sources have been telling us, and also the notices that has been coming ahead also about Suvendu Adhikari. We got to understand that Bhawanipur was a big eye of this election, and after Suvendu Adhikari had turned the coin, it is coming into notice that likely the Chief Minister of the state can be Suvendu Adhikari, who was a leader of opposition as well. But there are others also who are in line, like Swapan Das Gupta and Dilip Ghosh, who are in line. But West Bengal is also likely to get 2 deputy chief ministers. One could be Agnimitra Paul, and another is also another a very unknown face. Now, if you see the track of this Bharatiya Janata Party, then you will see that it has always been to get somebody who is unknown to the people, but somebody from the ground. So that is how West Bengal is also building up at the time when there are various names coming up from the for the chief minister. There is also about the deputy chief minister, but definitely there is going to be one female who is going to be in the lead for the deputy chief ministers, and another can be a very unknown face. However, the race for the chief minister, as per sources say, there are various names, and out of the various names, it is likely for Suvendu Adhikari to take the lead. Other names are also Shapundar Gupta, Dilip Ghosh, and many more as well.
Absolutely. The bigger question now is who will be the Chief Minister of West Bengal, because BJP is known to throw up surprises. So this time around, it remains to be seen whether this will, the Chief Minister will be Agnimitra Paul, Suvendu Adhikari, Dilip Ghosh, or someone else. Thank you so much, Ridhita, for getting us all those details. It is an unprecedented crisis in the state of West Bengal, as Mamata Banerjee has now declared that she will not tender her resignation as the Chief Minister. Mamata Banerjee has echoed Rahul Gandhi's vote chori narrative to claim that the mandate has been stolen away from her. She has not just said this, she believes that democracy has been murdered and the central government was directly involved in the election. Further, she has said that the booth agents, they were physically assaulted and the counting centers were hijacked. Citing this, Mamata Banerjee has now made it clear that for now, her resignation is not on the cards.
আমরা তো হারিয়ে নিয়ে যাব, হারলে আমি যদি শপথ দিতে যেতাম তাহলে আমি রেজিগনেশনটা করতাম। আমরা তো হারিয়ে নিয়ে যাব, হারলে আমি যদি শপথ দিতে যেতাম তাহলে আমি রেজিগনেশনটা করতাম।
Now let's take a look at what may happen next in the state of West Bengal if Mamata Banerjee does not resign from her post as the Chief Minister. So these are the likely possibilities that Governor can ask the single largest party, in this case that is Bharatiya Janata Party, to form the government. Governor can invoke Article 174 of the Constitution and call for the floor test. If the Chief Minister still refuses to resign, Governor can then dismiss the Chief Minister, in this case that is Mamata Banerjee. And Governor can also dismiss the Chief Minister only after Chief Minister fails to prove the floor test there, because when it comes to Trinamool Congress, they do not have other numbers there in the assembly. They are short of the numbers, so it remains to be seen how that pans out. But Governor in West Bengal, they have power. Let's take you through the numbers, because when it comes to the seats that TMC has lost, they had 214 seats there in assembly. It has now come down to just 80. They have lost 113 seats there in West Bengal. In 2021, when it comes to Calcutta region, they had won all the seats, all the 11 seats, but now that has come to 5. They have lost 6 seats in a key region that is called Calcutta. In fact, the vote share has also come down. 48.02 in 2021, that has come down to 40.80. That there is a drop of over 7% is what we're learning so far. So the seat share, the vote share, they have come down. This is a very important seat. Remember, Bhabanipur is from where Mamata Banerjee fought this election, and she was defeated by Suvendu Adhikari, who could be the next Chief Minister of West Bengal, and she lost with a margin of over 15,000 votes is what we are learning. Her ministers have also been defeated. 22 of the TMC ministers, they have lost in this election. In fact, we have also reaction coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party, because BJP is saying that Mamata Banerjee is now playing the most disgusting victim card. They have slammed Mamata Banerjee, saying that this shows her Samvidhan Virodi mindset. Have a look.
Mamata Banerjee is now playing the most disgusting victim card. Well, even if she doesn't resign, constitutionally, the assembly will be dissolved on 8th of May, so she will anyways lose her membership. But it only shows that she is a Samvidhan Virodi person, Ambedkar Virodi person, because transfer of power peacefully is one of the hallmarks of our constitutional democracy as per Ambedkar ji, and she is trying to destroy that. She is almost trying to replicate the Capitol Hill model in America, and the manner in which every time she opposes, obstructs the constitution. She has done this in the past too. Rahul Gandhi, who calls himself Jan Nayak and Samvidhan Rakshak, will he indulge and engage and allow and protect and patronize and legitimize this kind of Samvidhan Virodi actions that are being proposed by Mamata Banerjee?
Joining us for more on Mamata Banerjee's statement, we have with us noted lawyer Mahesh Jethmalani. Mr. Jethmalani, thank you so much for speaking to Times Now. And let me begin with what Mamata Banerjee has said. As the sitting Chief Minister, Chief Minister albeit who has lost the election, when she comes out and says that I will not resign, and she is, of course, talking about election alleged irregularities. Does this really have a constitutional crisis in terms of what she's saying? Or given that the assembly is anyway going to expire in a day or two, what really is the implication of Mamata Banerjee's statement in your view?
I don't think it's a constitutional crisis. I think it's a abject and a doomed hope on the part of her that she can cling on to office, right? I mean, there's a short remedy in the Constitution of India. The Chief Minister of a state holds office at the pleasure of the governor of the state, right? Secondly, the Legislative Assembly has a fixed tenure of 5 years, and on the expiry of 5 years to the date, the Legislative Assembly ceases to exist, including the Chief Minister, who's just another MLA elected as Chief Minister by her party. So, on any view of the matter, her position as Chief Minister is over, right? If she has any grievance, she should take it to either the Calcutta High Court or to the Supreme Court. But there is absolutely no prescription in the Constitution for clinging on to office and deciding the real mandate according to yourself. Right. Every chief minister would then say, I'm sticking to office because I don't agree with the mandate. Right. It would make our constitution unworkable. It is a ridiculous idea. I don't know who's advised her, but it just shows that she's desperate to cling on to power, and probably because she knows that when she exits from power, there's going to be a stream of cases against her for corruption and also for vindication of all the crimes she's committed against Hindus during and post that whole episode in 21.
Right. Now, under Article 172, when the House stands dissolved automatically beyond a certain date, is there actually any requirement for Mamata Banerjee to resign?
But she automatically steps down. Yeah, I mean, she's not the chief minister anymore. She ceases to be the chief minister in the eyes of the law and the constitution. Right? She's not, I mean, the term is, she's only elected chief minister for 5 years. So where's the question? She's no longer the chief minister. She's clinging on to an office which she has no claim to. And if she thinks that during the electoral process she's lost unfairly, right, then go and leave the evidence in an appropriate court. You can't adjudicate your own victory or defeat. I mean, it's a case of heads I win, tails I lose.
Right. But is there any precedent of a chief minister refusing to resign, in your view?
No. No. In fact, even Mrs. Gandhi, when she was unseated in 1975, just before she declared the emergency, she went to the Supreme Court and got a temporary stay. That she declared the emergency subsequently in an altogether different manner. That was even more drastic.
Right.
But mercifully, Mamata Banerjee has no power to declare an emergency.
Right. Now, under Article 164, where as you rightly mentioned, the Council of Ministers holds office due to the pressure of the governor. In that sense, what are the limits or the powers of the governor if a chief minister refuses to step down despite losing the majority? Do they need to then dismiss the chief minister, or can they call a floor test or invite somebody else?
No. There's no floor test over here. There's an election recent mandate. Where's the question? There's no floor test. A floor test is only held by a chief minister who's asked to demit office, and he has to prove his majority. Right. There's a new government has to first be formed in the state of West Bengal. There's no such thing for a floor test at the moment.
But this whole debate or this whole narrative that is being sort of put forth, that there is a moral victory despite adverse official results. The bigger question is there any kind of constitutional standing for any argument that is being made by this? Because our system is that you strictly have numbers on the floor of the House and you form a government. Is this then just a political narrative that is being sought to be said by Mamata Banerjee?
It is Mamata Banerjee's usual theatrics, right? Or a sure act of desperation because she's very scared of demitting office as to what happens after she does. So there is absolutely no grounding either in law, and this morality argument is totally misplaced, right? Not that Mamata is, in any case, a great paragon of morality.
So Mamata Banerjee has said that she will not be tendering her resignation as the Chief Minister of West Bengal. It remains to be seen how it pans out in the coming hours. With this, a very short break. More news and updates on the other side.